beginning again my intro speech. Here's my lovely audience and the two lovely ladies on Skype. Anyway. Okay. So this speech is essentially 3 things in a bag that represent my past, present, and my future. The bag itself is also part of me because it displays my personality on the outside. The first thing that I will talk about is my medal that I received for when we went to Australia, and I competed in a mining and mucking competition, and we ended up placing 3rd overall in the entire world. This means a lot to me for my past because it's one of those things that I feel very proud to accomplish, and it just reminds me every day that, you know, I can do some of the hardest things in my life that sometimes I don't think I can do. So it's one of those things that I really enjoy. I still look at, I still have it hanging up in my office room. And so this is a good thing to represent my past, and kind of transitions into kind of who I am now as far as working as part of a team, being a part of a team, and overall it's just really cool. As far as being a present part of a team, I actually ended up bringing my work badge. I work currently as an emergency department technician. It's one of those things that I feel very proud of. It took me a long time to get there. I was working in a not so great department to begin with, and so I feel a lot more confident where I am now. I get to do a lot more. I get to be myself a lot more instead of kind of just shut myself in a shell, essentially. So this is a really great thing to remind me that I'm in a good spot in my life. And it reminds me that my present is actually pretty cool too, because I get to meet a lot of people, I get to see a lot of things, I get to learn a lot every day at work, and it's just one of those things that I think would be perfect to represent my present state in my life. As far as my future state in my life, I brought the necklace that my mom gave me, and she gave it to me for my birthday actually, and it says nurse on it, and it's representing my future because that's where I plan on being after I graduate college. And I still wear it even though I'm not a nurse yet, just because it kind of reminds me to, you know, keep going, get there, and all of that. So it just, yeah, this is a really cool thing that I received, and so I really, really enjoy it, and I still wear it, and it just, like I said, it reminds me that I'm going to be a nurse someday, good or bad. No, it reminds me to just kind of keep going. I know that school's going to be rough, and I know that clinicals are going to be rough, and may not have much of a life, but it's still going to be a pretty good one. So this just reminds me to become what I wanted to be in the first place, even though it took me a while to get where I'm at. So those are the 3 things in my personality intro bag. So I can open up the floor to any questions.
What is mucking and mining?
Oh, uno más.
Oh, what is mucking and mining, and how did you get into it?
So I originally started college in school mines, and I had started with mining engineering because I thought that was something that I wanted to do. It is not something that I wanted to do in the end, but I did become a part of a team that they take old mining techniques and they make a competition out of it. And every other year it's outside of the country or it's in the States on that opposite year. And we were fortunate enough to go to Australia this year. I was fortunate enough to make one of the traveling teams to go to Australia. And so yeah, it was just a major mining competition where basically mucking is where you shovel a bunch of gravel into an iron ore cart and you run it down a track and you run it down right back, and it's timed and you basically compete against everybody in the world because basically what it is. So I really enjoy doing that. So that's what mining and mucking is. Miss Caitlyn.
Is that a taco on your work bench?
Yes. As a matter of fact, it is a taco on my work badge because I love tacos. Since we have to wear the same type of scrubs, everybody in the department, I thought it would be kind of cool to kind of distinguish myself against other people. So we all have funny badge reels, and mine just happens to be a Japanese taco because it's smiling because tacos are great.
Agreed.
Anybody else have a question? This is our new friend, Michael.
Why did you choose nursing?
Oh, great question. So, personally, I chose nursing because of my grandma. So she went through a lot getting her kidney transplant, and just being around all that. The team that she had was great. They were amazing. They took great care of her. They were with her there from when she got there for the transplant, from when she came out of from under anesthesia. And so it was just one of those things where my personality, I like to help people. It's what I like to do. And so I figured I would put that into good use just by being a nurse, and that's the best way that I could tell myself to be able to help other people. So that's why I became, or not become a nurse, but that's why I want to become a nurse. Just so I can help or be the type of person that helped my grandma when she was going through her surgeries and up until when she passed away. So, yeah. Do you ladies have questions? No? Okay. That concludes my intro speech. Thank you guys. Again, thank you for being able to let me steal you for 5 minutes. So yeah, that'll conclude that.